Hey everybody, this is Anthony with Anthony's Horror More, and today I just got in these three brand new Steelbooks that just came out. They literally just arrived at my doorstep, so I wanted to do a quick unboxing for you guys. Please, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, share the video, and please leave a comment down below about what you think about these Steelbooks I'm about to unbox here. So without further ado, we got Tom Cruise Top Gun Maverick 4K Steelbook from Best Buy. Or no, not from Best Buy. I'm sorry. No, this came from Amazon. These all came from Amazon. Yeah, this specific Steelbook here you can get from Amazon. I think there are some other. I think some of the other places like Best Buy and Walmart might have some exclusive editions, but this Paramount release here you can just get on Amazon. So, all right, still got the old plastic on there. Go behind the scenes, over 80 minutes of bonus features. Oh my God, 80 minutes of bonus features. Holy shnikes. All right, so let's see what we got. So, I did really enjoy this movie. I thought this was great. This was probably my best theater experience of the year, honestly. Just a phenomenal action movie. The fact that they actually flew like real jets and stuff like that, and in some of the scenes, Tom Cruise was flying like a real jet in some of the scenes, and it looks so realistic. Compared to a lot of other movies and everything, and that's because parts of it were real, Not everything, obviously. They use CGI for some of it, I'm sure, or, or some other type of technology or whatever to, like a simulator or something, but I think a good amount of it was shot with actual, like, real fighter jets, like a good portion of it. All right, so, we got the J card. Take that off. Looks like they put that adhesive on here. They don't even really need to put the adhesive on. It's funny that they do. They always put that like glue right on there, but they really don't even need to. There you go. Because once you wrap it in the plastic, the J card will usually stick, right on there pretty well. All right, so first we examine the Steelbook for spine slashes, dents, anything else like that. Doesn't appear to be any embossing or debossing. And then we do what I call the shake test here. Okay, no loose discs. So no dents, no spine slashes, no loose discs. So that's all good. Let's open this bad boy up. We got digital code. We got our 4K. Got our 4K disc, but damn. And we look at that. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good, pretty good. And then we got our Blu-ray disc. Blu-ray disc looks pretty good. And then we got our inside artwork. Bam. Pretty cool imagery there. And then we got a little Steelbook right here. Ba-bam. Looks pretty good. Tom Cruise looking like a badass. All right. Now we look at the Blu-ray disc really quick. Alright, looks okay. Looks okay. Paramount's been doing an excellent job with their Steelbooks, guys. Man, they've been just doing such a good job. Especially the ones that have the slip covers on them, kind of like Lionsgate does. Yeah, they've just been killing it. Killing it with their Steelbooks. I love them. Look very good. Very nice. Yep. And then we got the spine. Let me get the focus on that. Spine right there. Chap Ginn. And yeah, excellent movie. Probably, like I said, the best theater experience I had all year. This was just like one of those thrill ride type movies. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. Um, Tom Cruise is excellent. Jennifer Connelly, excellent. You even get Val Kilmer makes a brief cameo, and Miles Teller also very good, very very good in this movie. I'm not a fan of the original Top Gun, so it's kind of funny because I really enjoy this movie, but I'm not a fan of the original at all. I watched the original maybe a couple of years ago for the first time, and I just thought it was kind of boring, honestly. I wasn't that engaged with it, but I could see why people, when it first came out, really loved it. I know that movie sent a lot of people running to enlist in like the Air Force, and they wanted to become fighter pilots after watching that movie. So I mean, it definitely motivated a lot of people to go sign up and do all that. So people love this movie, or they loved the original Top Gun when it first came out. It was a big deal. For me, maybe because I didn't grow up with it, I just didn't like it. But this was excellent. I did love this. So I can't wait to rewatch this. Excellent movie, and it was directed by Joseph Kosinski. He also worked with Tom Cruise on Oblivion. That was another film he directed. So yeah, it's cool to see them back together again. Oblivion was an okay movie. It had Morgan Freeman in it. It was kind of like a sci-fi action type movie. It was okay. But this Top Gun Maverick's just excellent. And it's 2 hours and 10 minutes long, too, and it just flies by. Flies by. All right, so that was the first one. The next one, Paul Verhoeven's Starship Troopers. Still in the plastic wrap. So we take that off. Yeah, Paul Verhoeven's Starship Troopers. I love Paul Verhoeven movies. I love RoboCop, Starship Troopers. I love Hollow Man. I love Total Recall. Like, these are all just amazing movies. Just phenomenal. Those, especially, no one really talks about Hollow Man. Definitely go check out Hollow Man. Excellent movie. It's got Kevin Bacon in it. That's a Paul Verhoeven movie that it doesn't get enough love, and it's great, especially if you love horror sci-fi. It's phenomenal. So let's see. Starship Troopers. This steelbook looks incredible. I'll be honest, this actually looks better in person. Here's the J card. This actually looks even better in person. I'm not gonna lie. You know why? Because it's actually a lot darker than it looks than the online image. Look at that. Holy shit, I'm seeing that for the first time now on my camera. I didn't even look at the back. Holy crap, that's awesome. Oh my god. I've only seen the front. Sometimes I like to wait and surprise myself. I won't even look at the full artwork. Obviously you have to look at the front, but that's awesome. And it does have a nice shine to it. You see how the eyes shine? Yeah, there is a nice shine to it. And the other thing I love about this steelbook too is that it doesn't even say Starship Troopers anywhere on it. Oh, well, not on the front of the back. It does say it on the spine. But I love that it doesn't say it like on the front. That's kind of cool. Like, that's how badass this steelbook is. That's how iconic the imagery is. You just know that's Starship Troopers. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I love this. I love this look. Nice shine to it. It's darker. It's so much darker than it looks on the online image. Like, these are really dark yellows, dark oranges, dark blues. I love that. God, this is beautiful. Wow. It's got the digital code. And then we got 4K, which looks like just the original art that they put on the other 4K, because this has been released on 4K before, just not in Steelbook form. Or actually, it was released in Steelbook form like 5 years ago, because I think this is the 25th anniversary edition. So there is a 20th edition, 20th anniversary edition as well. And then there's also the normal 4K release. So I think that's just that disc. This disc, though, I don't know. This Blu-ray disc might have different artwork. I'm not sure. There's the Blu-ray disc artwork. That looks pretty cool. I like that. And then nothing on the inside. That's a bit disappointing. There's nothing. It's just blue. I'm blue. Da da dee da da da. Yeah, it's just blue. That's a little disappointing. But not a big deal. This Steelbook looks incredible. Yeah, this looks amazing. Did I look at that desk? I always like to inspect these. Yep, looks good. They look good. Sometimes you'll get these discs and they'll have scratches and stuff on them and they haven't even been opened. I think it's just from the factory, you know, being on the line or whatever. But no, these look pretty good. Yeah, because sometimes you wonder how, like, discs get dirt and fingerprints and scratches and stuff on them when they're brand spanking new. It must just be at the factory. There's the full image. Look at that, man. God, that is so nice. That is really, really nice. Holy shit. This I also got on Amazon. I'm just checking it for dings or spine slashes. Nope. Looks good. Looks good. Yeah, looks really nice. Man, oh man, yeah, Sony put this one out. Good job, Sony. Besides, the only thing I would say that they did wrong is they didn't put the no inside artwork. But besides that, I think Sony did a hell of a job on this. This looks phenomenal. All right, and last but certainly not least, we have The Running Man, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, looking like a badass. Yep, good lord. In this movie, I'll tell you, man, The Running Man's fantastic. Another sci-fi action film. Love it, you know, and if you love Arnold movies, you'll love this movie, trust me. If you've never seen The Running Man, do yourself a favor, get this release, because the only other release for this, I think, was like an overseas release. There's like an overseas Steelbook that also looked pretty nice, but it's nice to actually have, but I think it was only a Blu-ray, so it's nice to actually have this on 4K. 4K, as you know, is region free, so play on any 4K player, you know what I mean? Oh my god. Ooh, this is actually really cool. Holy shit. Oh my god. Wow. Look at this. I didn't realize that this was like a regular slip cover. I thought it was another one of the, because this is Paramount. So Paramount's been doing kind of the Lionsgate thing with the Steelbooks where it's like a clear slip that, like, when you pull it over, it reveals like another image, you know, kind of like, you know, the American Psycho one, stuff like that. But this is actually just like a normal slipcover. Like just a normal, yeah, look at that. This is just like a normal slip. Yeah, just a normal slipcover. I like this though. 35th anniversary, first time on 4K, yeah. And then, oh yeah, I like this. Okay, and then there we go. And there's the Steelbook. God, that's so cool. And there it is on the big screen. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that. They got all the villains in the background. Oh, man. I forgot, what are their names? I gotta look up their names. Yeah, this movie is so freaking good. I gotta look up. These guys have the funniest names. The villains in this have like the yeah. Okay, yeah. So like these are all the villains right here. These are all the people trying to kill Arnold. Oh, so basically what the Running Man is, if you haven't seen it, is Arnold and a couple other guys basically are thrown into like this game show where they get hunted down and killed by these guys right here. I think they're called like the Hunters or something like that. Um, and basically it's just for entertainment for audiences and stuff, kind of like how cage fighting is now, where we'll watch cage fighting and UFC and stuff. We'll just watch people beat the shit out of each other, and you know what I mean, it's just entertainment, boxing stuff. But this, it's to the death, so but if you and the people playing in the games are prisoners. They're prisoners, so if you win, if you manage to escape, get away from these guys or kill these guys or whatever, then you get your freedom. So Arnold Schwarzenegger was a prisoner thrown into these games, and he has to try to defeat all these guys trying to kill him. And it's like they're all different. Like one of them's named Fireball, so he's got like a suit that shoots fireballs and shit out of it. It's really cool. And then another one, Captain Freedom, Dynamo's a cool one. He does like electricity out of his suit. Buzzsaw, so he's got literally like chainsaws like on his arms and stuff like that. Like chainsaws that he's wielding all over the place. Oh, here's my favorite one, Sub-Zero. I was trying to think of what his name was. Sub-Zero, I love Sub-Zero. So obviously he can like, kind of he can like I'm trying to think of what his weapon was exactly. It wasn't quite a freeze gun, was it? I remember he had the hockey stick. He's got like a hockey stick, and he can kill you with that, because it's got like a blade on the end of it. And I don't know. I don't want to spoil it, but I remember that. I don't think he actually has like a freeze gun. I don't think he's like Mr. Freeze or anything like that. But he's really cool. It's a really cool character. He might have some kind of weapon that shoots out like something like that. But yeah, this movie's just a ton of fun. I don't want to spoil too much about it, but let's see what else we got. It's really interesting the way the Steelbook's designed too, because it almost is designed to look kind of weathered. Like if you look at the top, like doesn't that look super weathered? It's almost like designed to look kind of weathered. You see that? Yeah. It's almost designed to look that way. And of course you get your digital code. So all three of these came with digital codes. That's cool. This one just comes with a 4K, no Blu-ray. All right. And there we go. And that's the game show host right next to Arnold there. He's fantastic. He's really funny. I believe he was actually a game show host. Was he like the Family Feud host at one point, I think? He's excellent in this. He's a great villain. He's just like he's the game show host. So while all these prisoners are getting killed by these guys that they send out for him, these hunters, he's commentating throughout the entire thing, and it's just really well done. And no disc art. It's a little disappointing, but not the end of the world. All right, looks good. The disc looks good. The Steelbook itself looks good. Let's see. I don't think I see any spine slashes or anything. That's good. Excellent movie. I can't wait to rewatch this. It's been a little while, but I remember growing up with this movie and just absolutely loving it, just having such a blast with it. Yeah, I really do dig this slipcover. That's cool. I like that Paramount's doing different things. Sometimes they'll do like the whole Steelbook thing with like just a regular slipcover. Like, cause this looks like a slipcover that could have just went over a normal 4K, not even like a Steelbook, just like a regular. And then they'll do Steelbooks with nothing, just regular Steelbooks like Top Gun Maverick with no slip or anything over it. And then they'll do like they did The Ring. That was a different type of case as well. Looked like a VHS tape. So they're doing a lot of different stuff. I think Paramount's doing a great job. I like that they're switching it up here and there, you know. Very cool. Yeah. Very cool. It looks like this. It looks like the slip did get a little ding in it. I don't know if you can make that out, but it's not bad. See right there? It's like a little like something pushed into it or something, but not too bad. I'm not that big of a like OCD crazy person with it, but I've had Steelbooks arrive really messed up, so I'm glad to see that those arrived safe and sound. And yeah, I wanted to talk about Starship Troopers a little bit more too. This is a fun movie, you know, set in the future. I can't remember exactly what year it's set in. But basically the world's being slowly taken over by these giant insects. So these like space marine guys have to go in and take them out. And that's basically the plot. Casper Van Dien's in it. He plays the lead marine, and it's really cool because they take you through like basic training. And it really has, like I said, this is directed by Paul Verhoeven, so it really has those like RoboCop feels, you know, where they're like, sometimes they'll like cut to like a news report or something, and it'll be something like funny on the screen, like some commentary, you know, kind of like RoboCop did. And let's see, we have Denise Richards is in it. She's good. She plays like kind of the love interest, but she's also a pilot in the Air Force. You know, she flies this giant spaceship. That's the other cool thing. Like, this actually does have like some like kind of space battles. Like they're actually out in outer space, as well as like the ground battles and everything. And honestly, I know some people say that the CGI is maybe a little bit dated, but I think it still looks pretty good. I really do. I think it holds up pretty well. I think it's because of the tone of the movie, though. I think because of the tone, you kind of can forgive some bad CGI here and there because of the tone. You know what I mean? So that doesn't really bother me. Dina Meyer is in this. She was good. She also plays kind of another love interest in the movie, because Dina Meyer is actually in the Marines with Casper Van Dien, so they kind of get buddied up. But Casper Van Dien was seeing Denise Richards' character, so there's kind of like this love triangle thing going here. But don't worry, trust me, there's not much romantic stuff in this. This is just like a full-on action movie. But Casper Van Dien and Dina Meyer do have a little bit of a sex scene in there. Just a little quick thing. You know, Dina Meyer shows her boobies, which is always nice to get. And you know, Paul Verhoeven has no problem showing nudity in his films. There's even a shower scene where like the guys and the women share, like, you know, the showers and stuff together, because they're all Marines, so they share the same like dressing rooms and showers and, you know, all bathrooms, all that stuff. So, you know, it's interesting. You know, Paul Verhoeven also directed Showgirls, you know, so he's no stranger to showing a shitload of nudity. He likes his tits. Paul Verhoeven likes his tits, just like, you know, most of us do. So we appreciate it, Paul Verhoeven. Thank you. You know. Let's see. Jake Busey's in this. He's really great. He plays another one of the Marines. Neil Patrick Harris. He's like the scientist in the film. He's great in this as well. I love Neil Patrick Harris in this movie. He's fantastic. Clancy Brown. He's Sergeant Zim. He's great. You know, Clancy Brown's great in everything, though. I can't think of a single thing that he's bad in. He's always great. And, of course, Michael Ironside is like... He is so good in this movie. He literally has like a robotic arm. It's you know, it's just so fucking cool. And he's such a tough bastard. He plays like their like drill sergeants, you know, type guy. Like he's like like a general or a colonel or something. He's fantastic. He leads the Space Marines in this, you know, and he's just excellent. Such a badass. Another one who, like, and Michael Ironside's also in Total Recall, another Paul Verhoeven movie. So obviously they get along pretty well. But yeah, just a fun movie. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit more because I so, you know, I just like to sing the praises of these Paul Verhoeven movies. You know, people love RoboCop. That gets talked about a lot. Um, you know, and Total Recall is obviously excellent. You know, but yeah, Starship Troopers, man. If you haven't seen this, please go out and watch it. It's such a blast. It's like an action comedy. Um, Giant bugs, great gore, great practical effects. You know, not bad CGI. I think it's fine. But just really great set designs. It's just such a fun movie. It's like that's the key to take away from it. It's a fun movie. If you love Total Recall, RoboCop, you're gonna love this. Hollow Man, like I said, like just a fun movie. And yeah, I think that's about it, guys. I really appreciate you watching. Please definitely let me know what you think about these movies in the comments. Um, and I think that's it. I think that's about it. Yeah. So definitely, yeah, go check these out. Go, you know, like I said, I bought all these on Amazon. You can get them on Amazon, or if you want to wait a little while, go ahead. But be careful because when it comes to Paramount, you just don't know sometimes. Sometimes their stuff does sell out. Like I bought the Event Horizon Steelbook from Paramount and that ended up selling out and now it goes for like double the price. So you never know. You might want to get your copy of Running Man now because you just never know. It could sell out and then, you know, fucking doubles in price at least. So don't wait too long. As far as Sony goes, I don't know. Because Sony did the Starship Troopers one. I don't know if their stuff goes out of print fast or not. I'll definitely be keeping an eye out for it. But this is like a fan favorite, so, you know, probably don't want to wait on it too long. And then Top Gun Maverick's a brand new movie. It's got a lot of different editions. I like the Steelbook a lot, but, you know, there's a lot of cool editions out there. I this is personally my favorite look right here, this Steelbook. So, yeah, definitely... you know, go to your local Best Buys, go to Amazon, go, you know, wherever you go to buy movies and check them out. But this is Anthony's Horror More. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace out.